These are just smooth 3/4 swings, but I'm in shock how straight the ball goes. Every shot has been straight. Hey guys, today I want to talk about a subject that I've been working on for a few weeks. It's something pretty interesting that I started to fool around with, and I think it works well enough to share with you guys. Now, I'm going to be sharing the video that I put up on MSE TV a couple of weeks ago. I want to thank all of my subscribers. You guys are first in line for things that are real breakthroughs in my golf swing. But as always, I'm going to share everything eventually to YouTube. And today I'm talking about Hogan's soft lead arm. Okay, I've always locked out my elbow like this when I'm swinging. But you'll notice that Hogan has a little bend in it. And many of the best golfers in the world, Jordan Spieth, Curtis Strange, I could name a million of them, John Daly, they have a little softness in this lead arm. And so a lot of people have described the golf swing as a double pendulum swing. If you bend the elbow, it becomes a triple pendulum swing. And actually, my theory is it actually, with 3 joints, you could almost call it a whip, you know. But the reason why I do it is because I feel more, I have a greater sense of the weight in the club head. So since my swing is a throw and it's a right hand overhand throw, I feel like I can sense the weight of the club head, so I can throw the face of the club head down onto the back of the ball in the direction that I want. The biggest difference since I've been doing my over-the-top miracle swing is I don't have so many swing thoughts. The second biggest difference is I don't have to hit a medium bucket of balls just to go play golf. I would be so racked with anxiety, I'd have to hit a million golf balls. Now I'm playing golf. And I got an awesome testimonial. I'm going to read this to you guys because this was just such a pleasure to hear. Testimony: I first came across your OTT videos and was extremely skeptical. Same as you, I always tried to drop the club underneath backswing plane. It was the video you made when you clarified you're not talking about OT of the target line, but just OTT the backswing plane, and showed examples: Player, Jack, Watson, Spieth. That's when I said, oh, okay. So I practiced my new swing for the first time for a few weeks and shot the best round of my life on the first round of my new swing. I can still hit a draw or cut, but I don't have to think. All I have to do is swing. Your research and explanation is going to change my game for the rest of my days. I shot a double bogey free, no lost ball, 77, and I've only been playing 2.5 years. So Dan, thank you so much for that. Guys, I really urge you to watch the over-the-top miracle swing, okay? Better yet, I suggest you get a membership to MSE TV. I appreciate all you folks supporting me as I do this research. I mean, you know, this is how I make it happen, you know? And my first place, I'm going to put my discoveries and my training drills and everything else is always going to be on MSE TV, because my subscribers to MSE TV are my most valued folks that help make this a reality. So thank you so much. The next MSE Intensive is May 28th and 29th. If you'd like to come on out, that's always an awesome time. And oh, I just got merch. I got my Swing Evolution caps and a couple different styles of polos at myswingevolution.com. So now let's check out this video where I study Ben Hogan's soft lead arm and give many examples of other professional golfers. Hit them long and hit them straight. As with all things, let's start with Ben Hogan. And I've always noticed in this shell clip, I've been aware of this for years, you'll notice that it seems like Mr. Hogan has a nice, generous bend in his left arm. Do you guys notice that? You can see that he does not have his left arm locked out. It's kind of curved around his neck here. Now, if we take it down to the actual swing itself, we're going to notice something interesting. As we get down to impact, if I draw a line down his humerus to the ball. He's lined up to hit that ball, but we can see that the left elbow is turned outward, which is different than the idea of having the elbow pocket up to the sky. And there is a generous bend in that hinge joint where the hands are probably 8 inches behind and the club head is way behind, which potentially creates an even greater whip through the golf ball. So this is the essence of the bend that I'm talking about in the golf swing. So this softness in the lead arm is giving me a feeling I've never had before, which is a greater feeling of whip through the golf ball. Okay guys, so I was heading out to the golf course and I just had a strange moment of inspiration where I thought about Hogan's soft lead arm. So I just figured I would give this a try, and it gave me a really funky kind of feeling of stretching out through that arm in the transition. And I'm like, wow, you can actually hit a golf ball like that. You know, a lot of times I'll try something out and it doesn't work quickly. The over-the-top golf swing worked immediately. This soft lead arm, I'm feeling it immediately. It's very, very fascinating to me. So as you guys know, I've been talking a lot about dispelling the myth of going over the top, and everybody teaches swing out wide and out instead of inside and up. So today I'm tackling, is wide even necessary? Because you look at Ted Ray, Varden, a lot of these old timers, you know, they bent their left arm bringing the club up. And I've noticed that Jordan Spieth and even Ben Hogan had a soft lead arm. So I'm playing around with this today, and it's fine. You can hit the golf ball fine like that. I'm reminded of how Fuzzy Zeller pulls it down and through the hit, and that's what I'm feeling. Is I really feel a strong pull from my left side when I stretch that arm out on the downswing. So it's something to fool around with. You know, I think there's a lot of ways to swing the club that people generally avoid, and maybe they're better ways to swing the club. Hey guys, let's talk about the soft lead arm. We have Ted Ray dialed up here. Look at this wiggly backswing. But we'll see the soft lead arm, and it will straighten in the transition for leverage over the top. Very interesting. I think this is worth another look. Forward press, caddy drag, bent left arm, and wham, that club straightens as the weight of the club head extends him down through the impact. Now here's Harry Varden, same golf swing. Inside up and over, flexed lead arm, and the weight of the club head straightens the left arm out down through the impact zone. Let's take a look at an iron from Mr. Varden. Pronounced caddy drag. They're just smacking down on the back of the ball. This is instinctual golf right here. No doubt about it. Now, the opposite is what I've been doing most all my life, a stiff lead arm. Rory McIlroy is one of the examples of this that I see on the tour today. It seems about right here we see him stiffen and lock out that left arm. You know, it turns you into kind of a robot. So let's take a look at Hinako Shibuno. This is the ultimate in left arm lockout. She's got that left arm absolutely hyperextended. It looks like she broke her lead arm. I don't think that this is good in the game of golf. It looks a little bit robotic and stiff in the transition. If you could relax that left arm, I think it'd be way better. So let's look at Jay Haas. Just became the oldest player to ever make the cut in a PGA event at 68 years old. Soft lead arm. This This goes right along with the inside OTT golf swing, guys. It's crazy. And we see that Mr. Haas has that type of motion down and over. That is what we're looking for, guys. So today, let's work on a soft lead arm. So as I head back out here, I keep doing this soft lead arm, and I'm surprised at the whip and compression that it's adding to my golf swing. I've heard people talk about the golf swing as a double pendulum, but now I'm beginning to think of it as a triple pendulum. It's absolutely amazing how the golf swing is less like a lever in this way. These are just smooth 3/4 swings, but I'm in shock how straight the ball goes. Every shot has been straight. So my feeling is by softening the lead arm, the body instinctually knows where the bottom is and where square is. It's flinging and flying out to square. So I decided to grab my driver and see if this actually still holds up. Now, I'm so used to having a locked lead arm, even the tiniest micro bend in my lead arm, I can feel it. And it is a distinctly different feeling than being locked out straight. You know, it's like over is definitely different than under. So here I'm going to try and keep my arm soft. The very first ball I ripped dead straight. Absolutely crazy. So here I go again, try and keep that lead arm flexed. It really feels like I'm putting the club head way over my shoulder. So that was straight, but I popped it up a little bit. But it definitely gives me a heightened sense of awareness of the weight of the club head and slinging that weight around my body down into the ball. A much greater feeling of whip. That was nice. So I'm beginning to wonder, was this one of Ben Hogan's secrets? Is it one of the reasons why his impact had a different sound? And possibly, is it one of the reasons why he was able to sling the club head through the impact, and that gave him that incredible extension up the line as he followed through to his finish? I don't know, guys. I suggest you give it a try, and I hope you hit them long and hit them straight.